Tomorrow will be day 8 of the funding fight between Democrats and Republicans, which has led to a government shutdown.
President Trump is turning up the pressure, threatening to not give furloughed workers their expected retroactive paycheck when the shutdown is over. And we continue to see the fallout as air traffic controllers work without pay, many of which are calling in sick. Those absences are escalating a staffing crisis in the air traffic control tower.
Your reporter Alan Janae joining us live from DIA yet again tonight. And Alan, the FAA says there was a shortage of about 3,000 air traffic controllers even before the shutdown began.
Yeah, right. And they have been working about 6 days a week with 4 days off a month just to fill in those spots. And of course, now deemed essential, they're supposed to show up for work and work without pay. That, of course, adds stress to people who already have a stressful job. Just think about them thinking about trying to make rent or mortgage payments right now. Flight controllers do have a hard life, and with the government shutdown, as of this afternoon, FlightAware said there have already been 3,200 flight delays.
Now 7:52. Yeah.
A little bit of a delay.
Yeah, creeping up on an hour.
Morgan O'Keefe and Jay Stanley, along with 5-year-old Amaya, were watching things slow down on the departure board. Some of the travelers wondering if the government shutdown is going to affect them.
You can only commend those folks that continue to do their job.
Dennis Hughes' flight back to Denver was on time, but the time has come, he thinks, for Congress to reach a deal.
Well, you would hope that eventually they'll get their act together and everybody will come together and do what's right.
We'll continue to show up to work. We'll continue to be the professionals that we've always been, that we took an oath to serve.
Stephanie Winder is with the Controllers Union. With the shutdown, they aren't being paid right now to work a job with life and death consequences.
I would say that morale has definitely been impacted, primarily because it's already a stressful profession where we have to show up 100% of the time and be at 100%.
But it sort of is multiplying on the air traffic controller problem, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were short controllers before. It's been massively ignored.
Mike Boyd is an aviation consultant. He sees years of inaction and buck passing.
The Department of Transportation has been a wonderfully bipartisan place to play politics.
A difficult job made more difficult.
It eats you alive because everything you do can make a difference.
So things are being slowed in places to ensure safety.
We're going to put out what we call traffic management initiatives in order to keep everything safe. It's our #1 priority.
While travelers wonder.
I'm a pastor, Ellen, so I just pray for it all.
Over 2,000 potential flight controllers entered training this year. That is the highest total ever and should help. But there is a high washout rate, so they're starting a mentoring program to try and help some of them through. For flight controllers, there appears to be a solution that maybe there'll be an end game someday by training more. But is there an end game for the government shutdown? So far, it doesn't seem that way. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
Yeah, we will continue to keep tabs on that and, of course, be grateful for the air traffic controllers who are showing up to work to help us get to our destination safely. Alan, thank you.